Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the BioShock Hub. Today we have some rather big news in terms of the BioShock movie, and this is coming from the director of that movie, that being Francis Lawrence. So we're taking this from an article posted by Screen Rants and authored by Ryan Northrup. If you guys want to check it out for yourself, it'll be linked in the description down below. So let's hop in. BioShock movie's faithfulness to the game addressed by the director. Quote, "We're not breaking canon." And this is something that I was hoping for when the movie was first announced. Thankfully, it seems that they have a clear vision for this movie in terms of trying to be as accurate and as faithful to the game as possible, which is wonderful news to hear, especially for fans like you and I. Now, let's dive further into the article. BioShock director Francis Lawrence addresses how closely his upcoming film adaptation will stick to the original video game. Based on the beloved 2007 FPS game, BioShock was, for a long time to say the least, stuck in development hell, and that's honestly putting it lightly. And that's going all the way back to when Gore Verbinski was originally going to direct a BioShock movie. In 2022, however, the project moved to Netflix, with Lawrence, who is best known for directing all entries in the Hunger Games franchise so far, was announced as the director, with the scriptwriter, that being Michael Green, best known for Logan and Blade Runner 2049, being penned as the writer of the script. So that is actually wonderful. Now, still with no BioShock movie release date in sight, Lawrence revealed in an interview with GamesRadar that his adaptation won't stray too far from the 2007 game. Again, all good news here. Despite the script's faithfulness, however, the director did tease that there may still be some surprises in store, and we actually get a full comment from that article, and that interview I should say. Quote, "Oh, we have some new little bits in there, yes. I mean, the truth is, it's a game one, so we're going to be very true to a lot of it, right? So we're not breaking canon in any way, but we do have some new little twists that will surprise fans, but that will all fit in. We have a really good script, and I'm really excited about it." End quote. Now, if they want to add stuff that actually makes sense, like showing us the lead up to the Civil War, or potentially the Rapture Civil War itself, that would be very much welcome additions to that game, just as long as it makes sense to do so. Don't throw anything in there that doesn't make sense, and I think we're going to be a-okay. One of the keys to any great adaptation is recognizing what works well about the source material. The first BioShock game features a number of elements that set it apart from other FPSs, and preserving these elements will be crucial to the film's success. And as I mentioned quite a long time ago, and as a lot of people mentioned as well, all of the source material is literally right in front of the director, the writer, the cast, everybody backing the movie, etc. All you have to do is look at the game. Of course, in practicality, there's some stuff that wouldn't make sense to put in the movie, but the source material is there, so you have a ton of material to actually sit there and work with. Notably, the game's setting and atmosphere is one of its biggest strengths. Yeah, I would say so. Rapture is an iconic city. After a plane crash leaves Jack stranded in the middle of the Atlantic, he discovers the underwater city of Rapture. You guys don't really need to hear that part in particular. It's basically just a very quick recap and synopsis of the plot of BioShock. Eventually, this sense of unease is complemented by the inclusion of enemies such as the iconic Big Daddies, Little Sisters, and Splicers, which are entirely unique visually and in terms of their function to the BioShock universe. Of course, while the BioShock game features plenty of novel elements that deserve to be faithfully recreated in live action, the need for, quote, "little twists," end quote, here and there is not unexpected, especially considering video games and movies are two different mediums. So again, as long as these, quote unquote, little twists aren't anything that make sense in terms of putting something in the movie that doesn't belong, I'm okay with it. If you want to add the Rapture Civil War or pre-Civil War Rapture, I'm completely on board. If you want to include some background on, let's say, Frank Fontaine, Andrew Ryan, or if you want to show Jack and his life on the surface, I'd be okay with that. That makes sense. But don't throw Elizabeth into the original BioShock or Booker into the original BioShock. You know what I mean? Just don't do anything that automatically confuses people, especially if newer fans or people that have no idea what BioShock is go into this movie watching it. You don't want to confuse them. So I just hope the movie stays about 90 to 95% faithful to the overall source material of the original game. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. So with that being said, thank you all so very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed and want to see more, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, as we're on the road to 50,000 subscribers? That would be very much appreciated. Also, if you enjoyed it and want to help this video get out there and help the channel grow, would you kindly drop a like, and also be sure to hit the bell and turn on all post notifications to never miss a future video or a future live stream. If you want to stay up to date with me outside of YouTube, you can do so by checking out my social medias, and if you want some additional content, you can check out my second channel. All the links that you need to know will be down in the description below, and if you want to join our Discord server as well, I'll leave an invite link in the description. So with that being said, again, thank you all so very much for watching today's video. Take care, stay safe, and talk to you all in the next one.